Hello, it is Rudy G. Funk, and cheers, everybody out there. Hope everybody's well. Hope goodness is in your heart. Yeah, I just wanted to go live because I just saw, I thought I heard that there's another balloon spotted over Latin America, and I also heard that there was an explosion in Montana airspace, which is pretty creepy, I must say. But yeah, I actually had other stuff that I wanted to talk about, but that stuff came up. I'm just curious what everybody's thinking on this stuff. I'll chill out a little bit and see if anybody wants to get on or anything. I don't know. I certainly got a few things I wanted to talk about. One of the things is, obviously I'm not a lawyer or anything, but I was curious what kind of sovereignty Montana'd have, whether they could take that balloon down themselves and still be lawful. I'm not really sure any kind of laws or anything that would stop them from doing that, and I'm surprised they didn't try to do that. Yeah, that's some weird shit. First, my first thoughts on the whole thing were this is, you got stuff coming out in the news cycle. You got Veritas coming out with more stuff on Pfizer and all that stuff. And I was thinking, wow, this is pretty good timing for, blow a lot of news over with a balloon hanging over the U.S., from China. But if that's true about and I did see a headline. I don't know if it was NB Gay or CB Gay, one of those things, said that Latin America spotted another balloon over their airspace. And then I just saw a little clip of, it looked like Tucker Carlson talking with the governor of Montana. They suspected an explosion in the air. And the way it looked, it just looked like, like a cloud of smoke in the air or something like that. Not that anybody was affected by it or anything, but I don't know. Pretty late on finding out what the hell these balloons are, don't you think? I don't know. You think you could send a drone up there and check the fucking thing out or something? Why are they letting these things just hang around without any, I don't know, without any information? Why are we sitting here with no information? And to be honest with you, I'm not necessarily nervous, but I do find it fascinating. I guess anybody wants to come here, I better drop the link in case somebody wants to come in here and they got more information than I do. I guess I don't really have much, but I just saw it. So let me copy that Shiite and Scooby-Doo and my Shaggy 2. Man, I don't mean to be gay or anything. I need some chapstick, man. This winter wind's been whooping my ass, man. So there we go. I got it in the chat. Yeah, pretty interesting development before this weekend in the whole news cycle there. And I didn't want to sit here and try to dive and keep grabbing information while I'm on. But I did want to let people in if they have any more information, or if we just, just bullshit, doesn't matter. But I don't know. I find that really interesting that this shit's going on right now, because there's a lot of stuff going on right now. And that's what made me think that this is some kind of fucking farce to keep other shit out of the news. But I don't know, man. Everybody's just kind of sitting there watching balloons float over our fucking airspace with no information. Or as far as I know, there's no information. I don't know. These things could be holding something. They could be holding COVID face in it, and they're going to fucking spray it all over us or something, for all I know. But I don't know. That's just really weird shit. That was really weird. And as far as I know, that's all I've really seen. I don't see too much more information on that. Of course, I am just using YouTube and whatever comes up on my feed, but usually, okay, Chinese balloon soars across U.S., and that's WPLG Local 10. I don't know who those guys are. I don't see too much in my strip here, except beer fumes. But from like I was watching ABL, Anthony Brian Logan, he's saying that there's reports that people were saying this thing was huge. Like when they saw it up in the sky, it was like it seemed almost as big as the moon that they could see. Which I know, obviously, economy of scale, you got to kind of judge that and take that with a grain of salt. But judging from sights on the ground, they thought this thing was huge, man. So, but yeah, that's all I see in my. I mean, that's the top news right now from that WPLG Local 10. Chinese balloon soars across U.S. So obviously, it's still up there. They still haven't done anything. And as far as I know, there's no drone footage or anything. I mean, I'd like to think if there's a press conference, but was that China's press conference? And I'm seeing closer photos of it that they're showing in the press conference, but I don't know. That's just fucking weird, man. Rise, welcome, brother. How you doing?
How are you doing, man?
I'm good, buddy. What do you think? What are they?
So I guess they're after us after all, aren't they?
Oh, did you see? Yeah.
Hey, it's not like we haven't been right the past 2 years.
Yeah, I don't know. I really don't know what to, like I said, my first thought when I heard about the balloon was just like, okay, this is a distraction because there's a bunch of bad stuff coming out in the news cycle.
But this is fucking serious.
But now when I saw that Latin America has spouted one too, and we're talking about our continent here.
We're talking about the Western Hemisphere.
Right. So, and of course, they come out and say these are civilian balloons and they're just gauging weather or something like that.
Shit. And here, I don't know where the one in Latin America was. Montana.
I just saw
that. What have the Chinese been buying up recently in the U.S.?
Well, don't they have stuff going on in Canada, don't they? Oh, right. Well, but I mean, they got stuff going on in Canada too. That's why I think everybody just assumes it came directly from China. I mean, I think Montana, well, it's right by it. Not that Canadians are in cahoots with China, but I'm just saying, the way China goes, they're pretty much involved in everything.
Yeah, China is pretty much, I mean, what? They're the world's, pretty much, we got to look at it as China is pretty much going to be the world's largest economic superpower within the next 15 years.
Well, they're the largest manufacturer, right? I mean, they're the major manufacturer of the world's goods.
Exactly.
I mean, we can say that and still be,
such as your iPhone is made in China.
Right. We can still say we're number one, but they just manufacture the hell out of everything and they do it cheaper. So, however,
but I was saying, Montana, what is there a lot of in Montana? A lot of farmland.
There is a lot of land.
They're buying up a lot of farmland. So they're really dipping into the agriculture aspect of it all because they're trying to buy out all of our farmers.
What's up, my dudes?
What's up, Brandon?
What's up, my dude?
Yo. What's up, Rudy? Good to see you.
You guys ready to start speaking Chinese, man?
Yeah, they're after us.
Mandarin,
that's right. Thank you.
See, I wasn't really in agreement with shooting it down. I know that seems a little stupid, but dude, I guarantee they planted some shit in there just in case if we did. So,
Well, I just can't believe it's still going on.
see, they have it on a slow motor, so they need it as much data and time as they can get it across the continent. So, I think it's here for another 2 days. It's in like Missouri right now or something, or North Carolina.
What are
That's
you
what
talking about?
that's what I was reading.
Did you
Wait,
guys
so
see about the explosion
Well, where
in Montana?
having to do with the balloon?
I don't know. Tucker just had the governor of Montana on, and he was asking about what's this explosion, and what he's talking about they saw in the air,
Gotcha.
and it was
Yeah, I
like
haven't
a
heard anything
cloud
about
in the
that.
air that they saw.
The
They
governor
were
of Montana went on Tucker, and there was an explosion right behind him, or they were talking about an explosion that had already.
no. He was asking the governor about the explosion at the people, and they showed a picture of the smoke in the sky over Montana.
You know, it would be something if they let out another balloon and it traveled over the the Super Bowl next week. That would be some shit.
Anything's possible at this point. I'm just not sure.
Try to fucking shut down the Super Bowl.
I just don't understand how
you know what they
have.
do whenever those fucking objects get in the vicinity of the stadium, they got to stop the fucking game.
Yeah.
It fucking happened in our game.
And Arizona.
Let me put this into perspective.
Yeah.
We know there's a balloon up there.
Yeah.
I mean, you remember Kyle Rittenhouse? They got drone footage of all this shit. You know?
Oh, definitely.
Oh, yeah.
Don't tell me that they don't have footage. They don't know exactly what this balloon is already. I just don't believe that. It sucks sitting here in the dark having to wait for information that you know is probably false anyway, you know? I mean, I just don't understand why we don't know everything right now.
Well, and I mean, the thing with that is, though, you can't really base off a lot of knowledge because you don't really know. Like, it's so far up in the air, you can only look at it and think about what's in it. You have really no real knowledge about it.
Yeah, but we could. It's not. You know, it's not ours. It's illegal.
Yeah.
We can go grab it whenever we want to. You know, I don't mean like grab it out of the sky. I mean, but we could do what it takes to drop that thing, take all its information, keep it, and nobody can do anything about it.
Yeah, I don't know what they're doing. They're just trying to stir some shit up, I think.
That's what that was my first thought. Is they're just.
I'll tell you what, though. It looks real bad.
It
It looks real bad when the president is avoiding questions about it. It looks really bad. But, you know, what do you do?
Well, the president's avoiding questions.
I guess maybe there's some proof in that. The information we don't have is maybe that is the whole scheme is to just wash over this news cycle and have a balloon sitting up there that everybody's worried about. You know, maybe I'm part and parcel to it, just doing this stream.
I did agree with the guy, the Pentagon, or I forgot who it was, but the secretary or whenever that guy was speaking, it's not a physical threat to the nation unless they shoot it down, but it's a psychological and strategic threat, definitely. So,
well, I mean, it could.
Yeah,
and I'm glad
exactly.
you said that because basically, you know, it's just like, you know, when the terrorists want to do tests, they'll stop a school bus, get on it, and see how everybody reacts to it. Do you remember that? They were doing that. I think it was in Florida that happened. And there was a couple of, you know, young terrorists or whatever, you know, here they had terrorist backgrounds, but they just stopped a bus, got on it, rode on it for a little while, got off, and they got busted or something for doing it. But it was just like a test run. Let's see how everybody reacts. Because if they do it again, they're going to be like, oh, that's just those Chinese balloons gauging weather, you know, because you know, the art of war, you know, one of the things they do is they send their sick over to their enemy, you know, boatloads of dead people so that, you know, it kills their enemy and shit like that. You know, I'll never not think of that every time dumb shit like this happens, you know?
exactly. Rudy, yeah, I'm not trying to switch the topic right away, but just wanted to get your opinion on the Super Bowl.
I don't know, dude. I didn't even watch any football last weekend, to be honest with you.
You're that type of dude.
No, not really. Not really. I
Just
should
got
have
other
watched
stuff to
the
do.
Cincinnati game, you know.
Yeah.
I think I just kind of didn't feel like it. And I think that's never happened to me, really.
Yeah,
But I was
I
just
hear you.
kind of, I don't know. I did have other stuff to do, but it wasn't a have to. You know, I found other stuff to do, but that's not good. And I'm not that depressed about the Browns, you know, kind of a half-ass season we had. I think I just kind of went blah, just kind of numb, like, you know.
You guys had half of a
points,
season in question because of your quarterback dilemma.
You're right, but yeah, I mean, that's every year. It'll be
true.
something different next year.
Yeah,
you know,
you're damn right.
It just will. Something will happen, you know.
It's the NFL.
23 women accused. You know, I mean, it'll just keep coming. They're not going to stop with the Browns.
Yeah,
they're just not. A lot of it's our fault too. I mean, I don't want to just wash everybody as Browns haters, but I don't know. I watch the games. I see the refs. You know, I just can't. You can't stop thinking it if you're a Browns fan. You know. I don't know. I think about one thing about the Eagles. You know, Eagles kind of turned to shit. You know, after Wentz and stuff like that. And look at them now, man. You know,
that's the quick rebuild. It's what the draft does. It's what free agency does.
I mean, that just annoys the fuck out of me that a team fucking does that. You know,
and
when you see
notice
the Browns sit on shit for like fucking 25 years. You know,
you notice though, it's kind of the teams in the NFC that build really well through free agency. You look at the Rams, Eagles, you know, just those teams.
Let me interject. I heard Coward say this. The quarterbacks are in the AFC, but the teams are in the NFC.
Yeah. The more complete teams are, definitely.
Let's sum it up that way.
Yeah, that's probably valid.
Aaron Rodgers to the AFC, most likely.
Oh, that'd be interesting. Does everybody hate him now or something?
Probably.
Is he going to be the quarterback to hate now that Brady's gone? You know, get rid of all those old guys. You know, is it that kind of thing, or did he? You know, he didn't vaccinate, so everybody still hates him for that.
It's all the political opinions. It's all the woke BS the fucking left has on him. It's just a bunch of bullshit.
Yeah,
they're not basing it off football. It's based off beliefs and political opinions, and it's just a bunch of horse shit.
Right. Did you guys happen to see that? I think the article come out of Britain that they were blaming the non-vaxxers for not telling the vaccinated what they knew about the vaccines. Have you seen that?
Oh, God.
By chance? And I think about how uninformed
Rudy, you never got the vaccine, right?
No.
Amen.
No,
so,
I've never been vaccinated.
3 of us on panel, but overall as a nation, I actually heard Billy say this earlier tonight. It's like only 21% of the nation is unvaccinated. That's only the 21% that's going to stand the best chance at survival.
Well, let's be real. Is it really even a problem right now?
No, but it's going to be a problem down the road.
Yeah, I don't know.
I guess.
I think it's. I guess I was a little I'm not a depressed person, but like just hearing about that article really reminds me of how, even though I watch all the time how ideas and stuff have been censored and that whole spiel, we don't necessarily need to totally go into that, but when somebody's got the audacity to come out with an article like that in public where the whole world can read it and actually try and blame the unvaccinated for not informing the vaccinated all having the same information out there. It's not like we withheld information. I mean, everybody was censored. So to skip over that and act like the unvaccinated, it was their fault that the vaccinated are having all these problems, or I think it was more of all the stuff that we said came true, basically, that you're still going to get COVID. It's not going to protect you. The efficacy rate is not 90%. All this stuff that we said that wound up being true, which is basically all of it. It came out of a lab. They probably released it. I mean, almost everything we said, it basically came out true. So,
and the government does not want to admit
everybody
it.
was so informed that they thought that article was okay to write. Does that make sense? I know everybody can have their own opinion or whatever, but why didn't somebody tell them? That's like the stupidest article I think I've ever recently read, before it came out. And I'm sorry, I don't want to get everybody all depressed and stuff. I just had to.
You're good. People are just relying on, too many different things to force them to make their decisions. Like they're too influenced by the media, the government.
True. And that's why I wanted to talk about this, because even though my channel is really small, I think that is some of the problem. Even though we're all being censored and all that happy bullshit, we gotta keep talking about it like all the time.
Yeah, because nothing gets done.
That's the only way we're going to continue to
progress.
Reach out to anyone.
Right. And I guess that's why I want to always kind of keep talking about it and keep reminding people about how they didn't fucking hesitate to lock everything down and make sure that, Amazon and Walmart took the market share from just about everybody in the world.
Give me a second. I'm gonna refresh for a few minutes, but I'll be right back.
Well, hey, Rise, I'm going to take a quick smoke. If you want to flap your big ass lips here, dude, you're welcome to do so. I'll just be right over here. I'll be back in like 3 minutes. So I might just grab a beer. Break. Yeah, I'll be back though. I know we just kind of got on here, but
yeah,
I'm having trouble breathing. I need a smoke. Just kidding. I do need a beer, dude.
Take you a smoke. Do what you gotta do.
Here. Oh. You ain't going out, buddy. You ain't going out there.
Crazy ass world we live in, right?
You're staying here.
Oh, you crazy.
Well, yeah. No, but Rise, I really can't. I really have no explanation why I didn't watch any football last weekend. I really don't.
No explanation, no reason.
I'm at a loss, to be honest.
It's championship weekend, Rudy.
Yeah. Well, even Stumbler texted me. He's like,
let me ask you: are you going to be watching the Super Bowl, Rudy?
Yeah, I'll watch it.
Yeah, if you ain't watching the Super Bowl, you ain't a real American.
That's probably true.
Rihanna's doing the halftime show. You like Rihanna?
He goes, "Hey,
your taste."
He goes, how come you aren't watching, man? It's good to see like good teams play for once, Hey, which I agree with.
Rihanna's doing the halftime show. Is that your taste, or kind of a little bit too young for you?
I don't know. What's the halftime show?
Rihanna.
Oh, Rihanna. I like Rihanna.
You like Rihanna?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it'll be a pretty good halftime show.
Is it just her, or they got somebody opening for her? Or?
Let me see. I think it's Rihanna.
She's got a pretty cool voice, man.
Yeah. No, Riri's the shit. Let me see. Who's doing the halftime show?
Oh. Oh, that's better.
You good now?
Oh, yeah. Very good. Very good. Cheers, Rise, even though you're not allowed to drink. Oh. Yeah.
Yeah,
got the
last
new-
year's halftime show, it was with Snoop and Dr. Dre. That was what's up. That was the shit.
I think we strummed the last Super Bowl, didn't we? Or didn't we? Maybe we didn't. I don't think we
know.
did. I know I watched it. I don't remember the halftime show, though.
Well, I might just stay home this year. I don't know.
Yeah, we're not going to stream it this year.
Just
It's hard to get to, I don't have the next day off or anything, man. It's hard to get to work that next day. When we stream, we're having a couple beers. We wind up streaming past the game for a little bit, and it just keeps you up late. And it's just the next day is just too rough, man. Can't do that shit.
They need to make the day after the fucking Super Bowl fucking federal holiday.
Yeah,
I've always thought that.
Probably should. That'd be an American holiday right there.
You're not watching the bull, cattle, dog. What are you?
What?
It's in Arizona.
Sure.
Obviously, I don't think he'd be going.
Cattle dog, how you doing, buddy? What's the star? What's the star on that right? Does that do something? What does that do? I don't know what that does. Why does it? Star.
What star?
What does starred mean if I star his comment?
I don't know what that means. I've never done
I don't know what that means either. So I can unstar it?
I guess you could.
I think it's for people with big streams,
Day after the Super Bowl. Fucking.
That's probably like a highlight for.
Off.
I bet it. Well, you know what? I'm gonna keep it. Okay, I want to see if we get another comment. Okay, so I thought maybe it would keep it in the flip. You know what I mean? If I star it, but it didn't. Brandon just came right under him, so it wasn't what I thought it was. I thought maybe it kept with the scroll. You know how stuff scrolls up and eventually you can't see it.
Oh yeah.
I thought maybe it would keep it at the bottom somehow or something. I guess, I don't know what the hell that does. Give me Eagles in the bowl.
I'm taking the Chiefs.
Are you?
Yeah. This just feels like fucking Kansas City's gonna win.
I see cattle dog. I know I know that happens sometimes. Super Bowl comes around, it's like, who cares? A lot of the Brady.
Yeah, but I mean, it's a fucking Super Bowl.
That too, or they wanted to watch them lose or something. But yeah, it's still an exciting game to watch. That's for sure. I gotta keep on the fire here. I still hear the steel moving, but
it's the fucking Super Bowl. But I mean, hey.
Yeah, it is a Super Bowl.
Fucking American tradition. Fucking baseball starting up pretty soon.
Wow.
Who's your team, Rudy? The Indians?
The Indians.
Oh, wait. We're not supposed to call them that, are we?
Oh, right. Guardians. I should watch the Guardians more. I mean, because they've stayed
relevant. They made the playoffs last year, man.
Right. They've stayed relevant so long. Shame on me for not, them and the Cavs. The Cavs
I want to say they.
Cavs do good stuff too.
Yeah, fuck the NBA.
Yeah.
Give me all the political bullshit. Every sport is political, but the NBA, I feel like, is the fucking worst with it.
Yeah, it's hard to. I can't even fucking watch TV, man. I really like regular TV on occasion. I don't. I got the
It's
little
just it's bullshit. You can't fucking deal with all
the little antenna. I mean, you can't
correct.
get away from it. They just like maul your ass with like the dumbest shit, the dumbest wokest shit. Like that's just crazy. That is just crazy. Can't handle it. I'm too old, man. Too old for that shit. Ugh, all kinds of great. You see that dude trying to stop that? What was he? He was bringing cattle into a farm or something. The dude in the semi, and the vegan was setting up to stop the truck, and the dude
Wait a minute. Are you
almost
talking
ran right over him.
about the shit that went on in Memphis?
Yeah, no. Was it Memphis? I don't know where it was. I know there was some vegan.
All right, all those protests that were going on because of what happened with.
Oh no, not
young
because
man, the officers.
No, not the beating. This was some vegan, and he was trying to stop this semi that had a load full of cows that was taken to a farm.
Well, that shit.
And he tried to get in front of the truck, and the truck just like honked and kept going. And the dude's like, "Oh, you psycho!" He says, "Oh God, I could." If I knew how to do it, I know I could play it for you, but because it's on all the conservative YouTube channels, they had their own version of, info on that. All the meme people had their, that was just yesterday, the meme guys. But the guy introduced himself and he says, we're gonna stop this truck from going in this facility. We know they got 300 cows or something like that. So the semi is coming up to the street and then turning into this farm, I think it is. You can't really see. And the two dudes are getting taped and they go step out like past the intersection to try to stop him from going. He just wails on his horn and just keeps going and almost fucking runs him over. And he comes back to his camera and goes, "Man, what a psycho, man. He's just gonna kill us, as if he's not, mentally retarded for trying to stop a semi, It's fucking hilarious.
Fucking if your ass is that dumb.
Yeah, it's just crazy. I'm surprised you haven't seen it, Rise, to be honest with you. I thought everybody kind of saw it. So I'm glad we talked about it,
Yeah. Yeah, Hollywood's fucking
Yeah.
Nowadays.
Yeah, they are. And they'll go down with the ship. They'll keep going. I know they're acting like they're trying, All these news organizations, they're acting like they're trying. They're trying to get writer people on and stuff, They'll go down with the ship, The money will keep going. It'll just keep, they haven't been making mum up. Did you hear that? I went mum up. I'm starting to stutter like Joe Biden.
They're starting to do the Biden.
Starting to do the Biden. I better, honey, I crapped my pants.
Better fucking get your shit together.
I know. I'm losing it. Oh, God. What a weird week, though. I'm really surprised more people aren't talking about this. Brandon actually surprised me. He seemed kind of low-key on it. I mean, that's pretty fucked up shit. It could just be two balloons. There might not have been a real explosion that had anything to do with the balloon that went in Montana, but there was an explosion.
Honestly, at this point, the bullshit I really think I think a lot of people are just overall sick of the bullshit. I think that's the big thing.
Yeah,
regardless of if I think
too. I mean, we got to keep our guard up, though. I think
we got to keep our guard up, yes, but also think, man, it's just the bullshit. You look at it and say, yes, you're hoping the shit can get better, but this has been our fucking political system for how long? So, I mean, it's just fucking, as far as the political side of it goes in America, look, some of the shit, To be honest, I think at this point, politics, everyone has their own fucking grudges against one another. It's basically, politics at this point is basically just fucking become high school fucking drama. Instead, it actually is meaningful shit that is actually affecting people.
Right. I hope things don't get so bad that it just kind of lulls everybody to sleep. You know what I mean? They just get used to everything being bad all the time.
And
I can't help but think that the deep state's counting on that.
I think another thing we got to keep into account is, it's just look, we're still, we're closer to obviously the 2024 election than we are from when the 2020 election happened. So, we're getting close to the election, but we're still, it's February 23, November 24. That's what? That's 21 months until the next presidential election. It's a lot of shit can happen. Okay, we know Trump's running. That bitch Nikki Haley's gonna run. I don't know what DeSantis is gonna do yet. I don't know. With all this Biden shit going on, and fucking, they were looking for some more of his fucking documents this week. I read somewhere, But who the fuck do the Democrats have to put up? But I think the scarier thing is they're going to make just as big of an attempt to get that person in as they did with Biden. And the person they get in will, in all likelihood, probably be way worse than Biden, because Biden's really only the beginning for them.
Well, speaking of way worse than Biden, tell me the left ain't going to vote for this biatch here, that's Obama part 4 right there.
I wouldn't rule anything out at this point.
That's Obama 4 right there. 12 years of Obama, like this country can handle that shit. What do we get free next? Free healthcare. We already got free healthcare, right?
Transgender operations. Since we know, maybe Michael Obama got a big discount on that.
Geraldo D, Geraldo D, did you see those memes of they had the balloon up there and it said love you. I don't know if it said love you long time on it, but what was the spy chick's name? The Chinese spy chick? Was it Bang Bang or something? Or Geraldo, you remember the name? I saw the meme and they had that written on the balloon. I can't remember what the hell they called her. Yang, or I don't know. She had a name or a code that they found out, and it was something, I don't know. If you look on YouTube, you could probably find the meme, but it's hilarious. Geraldo, that's what we were just talking about. How is it still up there? I just don't understand it.
Yeah,
let me.
Do they know something we don't?
Let me re-ask this question.
They do.
What kind of sovereignty does Montana have? Why can't they just take it down? Do the feds supersede them, or don't they have their own state sovereign? Their state. There's got to be some legalities where Montana can actually go take this thing down.
I think at this point, yes, state sovereignty still technically does exist, but it's not valued. It's not. The only state sovereignty that is valued are states pretty much like California, that are pretty much the fucking blueprint for this bullshit.
Right. Well, when I see Tucker
Carlson, we know if Biden wanted to.
Hold on a second. Just rise. Hold on just a second. I see Tucker Carlson talk to this governor of Montana, and he's this ex-SEAL. He's this badass fucking war vet. why the hell hasn't he taken it down? That's what I mean, is something stopping him from doing this legally?
Well, is it even in Montana airspace now? He should have.
Well, I
When
mean,
was in
it
Montana
was
airspace.
though. That's I mean, it doesn't. I mean, it was for what, 2 days or something, basically,
Yeah.
or a day and a half, or Geraldo. That's exactly my question. We're just gonna, and there's another one in, they're seeing in Latin America somewhere. I don't know where
what
it's
the
at
fuck
now.
is it? Are
You know
they
what?
scared?
I'll Google it.
This is it. We're going to fucking war.
Right, I'll Google it. Let's see. See if I can. Okay, Pentagon says another Chinese spy balloon is traveling over Latin America.
Yeah.
Where are the balloons now? Let's see if Google does this. Okay, there we go. Our airship has been sighted close to a number of sensitive sites over the continental U.S., officials say. Sites in Montana. Hold on, sorry. I don't mean to finger fuck my phone while I'm...
But yeah, man, it's fucking...
Well, that was Wednesday.
Shit continues to get crazy.
Right, so it has been, I don't know, 50 some hours now.
Since it.
What to know? Which is roughly says was first sighted over the Aleutian Islands. Where's the Aleutian Islands?
I don't know exactly.
I haven't been in school in a long time. I'm forgetting all my geological or geographical shit, Okay, the archipelago of about 300 islands is located between Alaska and Russia.
Mm-hmm.
Over northern Canada at an altitude well above commercial air traffic. Balloon that was sighted over the skies of Montana around the city of Billings.
Canada.
The sky. Trying to get over the... Okay, so they were told to stand down and not take it down. They had F-22s up there ready to whoop its ass, and they were told by Joe Biden or Obama,
Well, because they know.
Because
I mean, for all we know, it could be fucking. They're in collusion with the fucking Chinese.
Yeah, that's the other bad part of everything is that. Okay, at about 12:30 on Friday, the National Weather Service Kansas City office tweeted that it received reports of a large balloon in the skies above Missouri. Okay, so Brandon. It's weird saying Brandon now. Because it seems wrong, like I'm... But Brandon was right. Yeah, it's over Missouri now. Okay, this is actually kind of... I mean, it's just reported, but it's kind of fucking old news, and that sucks my butt. I mean, not old news because Brandon told us about it, but I don't know. That's just fucking weird, man. That whole scenario just goes... It just goes 360, man. I mean... That's funny. That is funny. Yeah, he did. I don't know. I guess I'm a little concerned why people aren't demanding answers, man. I'm concerned about that. Oh, is this
Yeah.
true? Geraldo D? That wasn't a joke? What the hell would he need a loan for? Or is this a joke? I hope it's a joke. He did take out a loan? You have to explain yourself, Geraldo. Oh, okay, it's not a joke. Sorry, I gotta do the text thing. 250K. Why would he take out a loan for 250K? I mean, what's hold on a second. What's his estimated net worth? What's Joe Biden's estimated net worth? Why didn't they just tell me? Look at his face.
Hey, I'm getting ready to head out. I might come back on a little later.
All right. Thanks for getting on, Rice.
All right, I'll see you, man.
Yeah, be safe, buddy. Thanks for coming on, man. Okay, this makes you like read the article, and I want it faster than that. Joe Biden earned $7.3 million over the 4 years he was out of office, but his net worth is only an estimated $8 million. What does that mean? See, that's the thing about Google, man. You know, that's the thing about Google. They give you like the whatever they want you to see first, and you really gotta search for like the info you want. And I'm not saying I try to wait till the answer I desire, but you know that really didn't even answer the question. Oh, I'm on Hunter Biden's net worth. Okay, let's see. Oh, for God's sakes, there's cookies. What the hell? Sorry, I don't want to do that one. Not anymore. Oh. Copy and paste not working. No, yeah. Oh, if you want to get on here, bro. This isn't working. The StreamYard's not working. You know, if you want to get on, Geraldo. Is it okay that I call you Geraldo, or is it Geraldo? I just can't, get around the Geraldo thing because I hear Geraldo all the time. New York Post. Oh, right. Why would normies think that? Would normies think because he's taken out a loan that he didn't get rich not producing anything as a politician? Ooh, pardon me. But anyway, cheers. We are drinking beers. I'm drinking. I went back to that Newcastle. I wound up really liking that brown ale, and it's relatively cheaper than some of the other stuff. And I got to be honest with you, it being winter, I like drinking a darker beer, and it does remind me of a stout or a porter or something, As a matter of fact, I think I need to get another one. Pot in wool. I think I need to put a fire on the, or a log on a fire too. Oh, I really do need to put a log on a fire. Brady, you're not going outside. You ain't gonna sit there and bark outside on me and wake them all up, turkey. There you go. Well, I should have took you with me. Wow, good for you, cow dog. That's good stuff, buddy. You know, I wish we all were, you know, we all should have been, you know. We all made our money, you know, I'm 51, and I guarantee I'm not worth $1 million, and I should be. But I'm an idiot. I do dumb shit. Oh, there we go. Oh. Should I show you guys the fire? I just threw the log on there, just for ambiance. There you go. Now just play some Sarah McLachlan or something, and you'll probably fall asleep, or adopt a dog, or I don't know, something like that. Ugh. Anyway, we got her rocking. Ugh. Oh, I clicked on shit. Sorry about that. Oops. Get in there, you plug in turkey. Wow, that's actually impressive. Are you having trouble getting in, Geraldo? Did you say you were going to come in here? But that's the StreamYard up there. If you click on it, should be able to get in, I think. Rise and oops, I got shit on my tits. Oh, I just said that and I forgot to get a beer. Oh, what do they call it? What is that? Chili dog? Yeah, give me a second. I need a beer. Man, you're scaring me. I really don't like letting the dog out this late because he'll always find a possum or a rabbit or something in somebody else's yard and bark his butt off. Okay, you ready? I'm gonna come get you if you start getting loud, turkey. Here he goes. Pardon me. Yeah, I guess I'm gonna smoke a cigarette real quick in case somebody gets on. If somebody wants in, I can hear you. Don't make a little noise, and I'll let you in. Just give me a second to. You know, I guess I don't want to make too big a deal about the whole balloon thing. I'm just surprised that more people aren't curious about what the fuck's going on here. I am surprised that people aren't demanding answers. I know they're asking questions at press conferences and stuff, but I don't know. It just seems like something you should know everything about as soon as possible and relieve the public with your information, you know. You know, it's not like a UFO. UFO spotted in Montana, you know, there's this a flipping balloon from another country flying through our country, you know. He's getting away, you know. What's that? The Peter Griffin the fat chair races or whatever, where they race in electric, the grocery store chairs. Can you guys hear the steel stretching from the heat in the stove? Yeah, one more second. I just want to check the temperature in here. Okay, we're good. Sometimes I really gotta watch. Watch I don't get it too hot in here. Sometimes it'll get 78, 80 in here, and you have to line up opening the fucking door, wasting all that nice hot air. I should be putting it in a balloon, flying it across Ohio. Oh, there you go. Yeah, that's how you do it. I really did, me and the wife we just got rid of all our bills and consolidated, and we live smaller. We did that whole thing, and we've been pretty set since then. I don't want to say set, pretty comfortable since then. Once you get like smarter with your money and shit, and you start getting your bills paid off, the kids are almost graduated, and they get older, and they're not totally whooping your ass so much. Not that there's anything wrong with that, but cheers. Oh, there goes Vinny. Now I gotta get him. Pardon me one more time. It sucks walking out in the backyard. Always this freaking stupid shit. Sorry about this. Anyway. Ooh, I better check. All right, buddy, go lay down, please. Thank you. Oh, okay. All right. Here we go. So let's check one last time and see what the hell the latest news on this bullshit is. Because I don't. Oh, Mosh is live. He's got a band going. And MCF is live too. San Francisco Niners Sports Nation is. I don't see anybody talking about this. I don't see anybody else talking about this, and that sucks. It really does. I don't know. Maybe I'm putting too much into it too, but it's certainly weird. Oh, anyway. Wonder what the hell Scottzilla or 8 Camel Toes that any of those clowns are doing. I could sure use some help here. I don't know how long I can talk, flap my big ass lips about something I don't know about. That's what I was kind of hoping, is to get on tonight and hope that somebody had more information. Vinny, hey, no, go lay down, buddy. Come here. Come here, say hi. Come here, say hi. Say hello, look. Look, Vinny, look here. Look. Oh, you turkey. All right, get out of here. Anyway, yeah, that's a good idea to stack money for, is that like an Ozark thing? Stacking money? Stacking them in your walls? God, I miss Ozark. I wish that was still on. What a great show. What a great show. Yeah, Geraldo, I didn't know if I'll put the link in one more time. I don't know if I can't remember if you were saying you wanted to get in. Help me flap my big ass lips about all this shit. Because we do love politics here. We do. Even though we're a Browns, it is a Browns channel. And I got a rip. I keep thinking there's something on my, Yeah, and I try not to be that. I try to not stream so much. You know how you get the YouTube bug and you stream all the time and you keep streaming and streaming. I try to take a little break and I try to put on a little bit better presentation. And I saw that last news thing of actually it was 2 of them, the explosion over Montana and the Latin American Chinese balloon that's floating over there. And I was like, oh man, that's breaking shit. I got to find out what the hell I can on it. And I guess maybe starting a stream probably isn't the best information gatherer technique. But I was hoping others had, I don't know. Stephanie is here. She's got more information on what's going on here. So, a good YouTuber would have sat and gathered information for about an hour and try to recollect it and then throw it on here. But because I really don't have shit other than those headlines, I didn't want to sit here and watch anything. It starts turning people off. They can watch their own shit whenever they want, because obviously I'm not editing and putting together information in YouTube form and sending it out here, because I like going live and I like talking about everything too. So if anybody wants to get on and talk about anything, I'm not begging you, but I'm just letting you know I'll probably peter out here if I don't get anything going on. But you can hear my dog drinking water in the background. Are you parched, Vinny? Yes, he must be. But I did find that, I think it was Bjorn, the first place I heard that the article about COVID face and how at least her as a reporter was upset at the non-vaccinated people that they didn't give the vaccinated people more information about how useless the vaccinations were. I thought that was quite fascinating. That's what I was actually going to talk about tonight, but that other shit came on and I was like, well, that's fascinating too. So I guess that kind of works. If this is some kind of farce, I guess that's proof that actually works. Because I kind of trump myself, YouTube sucks. Same old rejects night after night. Yeah, I missed Geraldo. I don't know if he tried to get on or he's having trouble with his Wi-Fi. I thought he said he was going to get on. And I'm not trying to whoop on Geraldo. I'm just saying I think I lost the dude. What did he? I guess we're going to look what. I can't even scroll up because I'm an idiot. Yeah. I don't have the technology. Or do I? See what? When you cursor over to the right and you get the bar, you should be able to just hit. Yeah, it is a slow night. It is a slow night, and that's okay. I just don't know how much I got in me. I'll probably get a lot of this in me. I don't know. Boy, that's hugging the glass there. I love it. Now, this Newcastle isn't like the greatest beer ever thing, but it's nice and refreshing, for a stoutish type. It's a brown ale, but it kind of tastes like a stout. I really dig it, Some of those cheaper beers, man, it's can put some miles on them, I mean, you don't drink Cattle Dog, do you? You just smoke, right? But that is pretty good old beer. It's been around for a while, and shame on me for waiting this long to try it. I think I tried it the last stream. Oh, there's a train. It's a Chinese train with a balloon on it. Hey, you ain't going outside there, tough guy. You better just go lay down. Vinny will just watch out the sliding glass window, and he can see through the privacy fence, it's because it's that staggered privacy fence on the left side. And he'll just watch that left yard there because we'll get possum, we'll get an occasional raccoon, but the rabbits fuck with him all the time, man. And he never catches them. He just chases them. He's not the killer type. He's just the alarmist, at least as far as I know. I know he caught a possum. That was probably about a year ago. I know he sees them all the time, but he actually caught one where they couldn't get away, and it was hissing at him and shit. And he was just kind of backing up, letting me know where it was at, I had to walk out there, and I actually yelled at the possum, I don't know. Yins has been making a lot of his shorts. A lot of his shorts have been popping up on my shorts icons. He's been making a lot of shorts, but I don't understand a lot of them because I think it has to do with other people's streams or something. Oh, no booze. Cheers that catalog. Good boy, Vinny. Good boy. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know what else to talk about, to be honest with you. I know Mosh is streaming, but I think he's watching a band or some shit. And MCF is talking Cowboys, and as much, as good a channel as that is, I don't know. I don't know if I'm up for like football talk all night, I think I'd rather do like music or movies. Actually, I have seen, or actually bought, I resaw, I've watched it again. There was a movie that I always wanted ever since it came out that I think kind of went under the radar. In 2018, pardon my nose hair pullage. 2018, Venom came out, and it kind of washed over this movie called Upgrade. I don't know if you guys have ever heard of it, but I thought it was a pretty good fucking flick. I thought it was better than Venom. I'm not a huge comic book dude, but I always thought the Venom symbiote thing was pretty cool. But after watching the movie, I was a little disappointed. Despite the CGI, I thought the CGI was cool. I like the dolphin looking skin that was over what's his name that portrayed Venom. I thought that was pretty cool. But other than that, I thought the movie was just kind of eh. However, at the same time, another movie came out called Upgrade, and I thought it had a lot of the stuff. Well, I thought it had more of the stuff that I should have liked about Venom in that movie. And I don't know if any of you guys have ever seen that movie, but Upgrade's a pretty cool flick. It's kind of a, how do I describe this? It has so many facets, actually. If you haven't seen it or you haven't watched the, sorry, I had to click some stuff out. Trying to line. I'm trying to live 20 plus years. Yeah, that's. Cheers, Zach Catalog. I hear you, brother. I don't know. I don't know why that's funny, but that's funny. But it's, that's serious. But the Upgrade, this dude gets in an accident, becomes I think it's a paraplegic. Which one is it? I could be, and I'm so stupid for even saying this. Which, all of his limbs do not work. Which one? Paraplegic is partial paralyzed. Is that true? Which one is all four of your limbs? You're just like neck up. What is that called? If somebody could help me in the chat. It is paraplegic, correct? Or is it? Somebody please help me. Anyway, he gets in a car accident and he has no bodily function except for from the neck up. And this kind of Elon Musk type dude provides a chip that connects to his spinal cord, I believe, or the top of his spine, and helps him walk and shit like that. And that's all I want to tell you, because I would watch the trailer because it's got this kind of, okay, I don't want to, well, how should I say this? It's kind of Venom, Matrix, RoboCop, Space Odyssey, like all wrapped into one flick. And if you watch the movie and you pay attention to all the matter that's happening in the movie, it's that kind of flick, and I just love it. I watch it all the time, actually. And it's got a decent actor. It's the dude from The Invitation. Have you guys seen the movie The Invitation? That it's on Netflix. It's a dude with longer hair, and he gets an invite to his ex-girlfriend's place or ex-wife's place, and it's it's all creepy, and you kind of don't know what's going on the whole time till the end, or till almost the end. But anyway, so Upgrade was a movie that I really enjoyed, and I'm glad I have it. I actually just bought it because I actually rented it on demand on Microsoft. When you go through the Xbox, you can get on demand and rent it. And I really liked it. So when I realized that I had no access to it with the apps that I had, I was like, I should just fucking buy the fucking thing. So I bought it, And of course, it's not like there's no extras on it. And that pisses me off that they do this now. And I know everything's Strum and licensed, and nobody makes DVDs anymore, but I like a DVD with all the fucking extra shit on it, and I couldn't find it. So, because if I like a movie, I like to watch all that extra shit, the making of it, and all that other shit. I don't know. I'm dying here. But anyway, hey, before I smoke, I'm going to put the stream in the chat one more time. And I hope it's working. I think Geraldo said it didn't work when he tried it. But yeah, give me a second because I got to pee and I got to smoke here. So give me 2.5 minutes. Excuse me. Oh, I want to check the temperature. Yeah, we're rocking. We're rocking. Yeah, give me just a second. Hopefully nobody. Yeah, nobody did. Okay. Yeah, quick smoke. You stay where you're at, man. You ain't going out in Turkey. Nope. Nope. You just got a smell out there, don't you? You just got a smell out there, don't you? Boy, it is cool out there. It's like, I think it's 10 degrees out there or something like that. Pretty cold. And if I don't keep up with that stove, it'll get cool in here pretty quick, and then the furnace will kick on. We try not to use the furnace more than once every 24 hours or something like that. It's nice to actually let it cycle regularly, but not like work it like a horse, you know. It is older, but it's in good shape for 22 years old. I think the stove has given it its longevity, so you kind of count on that. Another thing I do too is there's a furnace place and you sign up for this annual maintenance, which I think is like $60 a year or something like that. And they come out, check it out, inspect it, do your filters, do simple maintenance on it, check all your electrical and all that stuff. And it really works out for us, even though it's like annoying. Every 6 months we get the call, hey, we got to check your furnace. Hey, we got to check your, every 6 months. It is nice because they'll give me a breakdown on stuff they think that's going to be failing soon. And I'll get the part number and check it out. And it's usually a cheap part, and it's usually something you could do yourself. So what I do is I kind of use them to diagnose problems, and I save hundreds of dollars doing it that way, because some of these parts are like $8, and they're going to charge you like $180 to like install it or some shit like that, So some of these parts that they claim are failing, I'll go on Amazon and buy them, keep them, and then if we have a problem, I usually replace them. And it's usually something really simple, something you can do. for my AC unit. That I think was $8. I think they were going to charge me $180. You know, because they'll give their report on how much it costs to install. You know, and I'll just ask them for the part number, and I'll just fucking buy it and put it in myself, and it really works out. It's just annoying to go through that. You really do, you know, twice a year you go through that sales pitch, because the first thing they say is, "Oh, Rudy, you know, your furnace is 22 years old. Well, we should probably replace that. You could probably spend another 6 to 10 grand and get that replaced. You don't want that failing on you in the winter." You know, you get that whole sales pitch every 6 months, but it's like worth it. It's worth the monetary value of them coming out here and giving you that, you know. Anyway. All right. Well, hey, there's Yins. Smacked up. Hey, it's a rusty tool. What does that mean? You know, it's weird how many people icon it'll like alter, but it won't go. It like moves. Oh, I see what it is. I see what it is. The live has how long I've been on, and as the digits are changing, I just realized that now because I'm an imbecile. As the digits are changing, some of them are smaller than the other ones, and it like gets more efficient, you know. Oh, Yins is a rusty tool. Hey, you know, you can fix rusty tools. Yeah. Got a nice stack of what I believe is maple. I gotta be honest with you. I was very impressed because we get a lot of ash wood here, which I really enjoy because it burns really hot and clean, and I really like the bark, the way it smells when you burn it. And the maple, I didn't realize, looking at my little wood chart there, it actually burns hotter, and I think it smells actually a little bit better. And I'm not really sure which maple that is, because there's probably, I don't know, just like beetles, there's probably 60,000 different breeds of maple. But I'm really impressed with it. The one thing, and I might be able to even do this, I gotta watch my hands because here's a kind of bark. It's kind of a slim piece. But the one thing that's really cool about this that I don't recall most of the wood that I've burnt is you see how the barks, I mean, obviously the bark separates on all wood, like eventually. The one thing kind of nice, like this, not only is this seasoned fast, but you can like pull this bark off via this way with your fingers. And this whole sheet just pulls off. And I could try to do it right now. Let's see. And it usually, I don't want to destroy anything while I'm doing this, but it normally, as it gets seasoned, like it separates and the whole thing pulls off. And you actually almost use it like wood in your stove. I will show you a piece. Obviously, that piece hasn't seasoned enough to. Here. But this here is a piece of the bark, and it's not huge, not like the I believe it was a black lotus I got one year, and I loved the fucking bark on that. It was like thick, it was, I don't know, half the size of a piece that you're going to put in your, but this is like really sturdy It's not really ridiculously thick, but I like to use this for you get a piece that might not be as seasoned as you want, and you set this on there, and it'll rock that piece. That bark will get that piece rocking, and I love it. But it's like solid, it doesn't just break. It's not real brittle. It's like real solid. You got to put some effort into it. Oops. Well, my wife's going to kill me. It takes some effort to break that stuff. And it's got a little longevity, too, when it burns. All right, Brady, take it easy. Okay, I gotta wash my hands or I'll break out because I'm allergic to wood fungus, which is hilarious. God's a little joke. God's a little joke on Rudy. What's hilarious though is, I'll wash my hands, but I probably breathed it in or got it in my nose or something like that, COVID face style. So it's probably oh, there goes Vinny. He got a piece of wood. I got to go grab that from him. Vinny, hey. No, this isn't chase time. This isn't play time. It's after 1. No more. Come on, go lay down. Yeah, I know you're a good boy. I know you're just playing. You gotta go lay down, bud. All right? You got time for this shit. No. No more. Go lay down. Go on. Good boy. Oh, pardon me. So anyway, we'll do one more time. Anybody wants to get in here and flap their big ass lips. Anyway, Cinco de Five-O. Cheers. Hope everybody's well. Hope goodness is in your heart. Vinny, just go lay down, buddy. It's late. Turkey. Yeah, I know Daddy made a mess. I do need another beer, though, so if you allow me 30 seconds to... Ooh, I hit the computer. That was terrible for children. These beers are good. I do like them. These are nice roasted. The aftertaste is a nice roasted kind of Guinness stouty aftertaste that I really like. I really do enjoy drinking these. And CeeLo was nice enough to give me a new bottle opener, and I don't know what the hell happened to my Vinny. Listen, go lay down. It's enough. It's enough, please. Thank you. What a jerk. What a jerk. What a jerk dog. Atta boy. Good boy. I like this pub glass too. Because you can fit like 1.5 beers in it. You can see I kind of had, I don't know, about that much in it. And I just poured one of those Newcastles in it. Yeah, I'm digging it. Stella was my favorite. What's that, catalog? What do you mean by that? What did I miss? Was I talking too much and I missed your comment? What did I miss there, buddy? Or Stella area or beer. Yeah, Stella. I just got a box from it. When I go get my beer, I usually get like a case. I'll get a 12 of Yingling, and I'll get whatever I want to drink in case I stream, which was Newcastle this week. But the box I came in with, I think, was a Stella Arios. Is that what it is? Stella Arios? And that's the box I got. I'm going to do something with those boxes. I don't know what I'm going to do yet, but if I ever get my garage together, and I'm going to try looking for a little wood stove for maybe the garage, because I would really like to, because I keep all the wood, or almost all the wood in the garage, I would like to kind of do a kiln season for my wood that's in there. I'd like to kind of set it up and actually start streaming out there, so I ain't bothering the old lady when we're streaming here. Because you know how much old ladies like us bothering them, Old ladies. Yeah, I just got that box. That's funny that you said that. What a coinky dink. So yeah, I was thinking, let me, I'm not, one of the things, I got this new pizza oven. And tell me, Cinco de Sixo, you guys out there. I was curious if anybody has ever converted a pizza oven into a wood stove. And tell me if I'm stupid, if I think that's probable or possible. Because I did get a pizza oven I got for like $100. And I was thinking about just running the flue off of that and trying to use that steel pizza oven as a wood stove. Do you think that's a possibility? Anybody good with their hands out there? I mean, I would rather just, find a garage sale or something like that, or what would you call it? Real estate sale, something like that, and try to find, a small wood burner. But I was thinking, I would rather have a wood burner in the garage than a pizza oven. As much as I love pizza. Hey, take it easy over there, turkey. We're streaming here. All right, jingle bells, go lay down. Attaboy. Yeah, go lay down, buddy. All right. Anyway. So I was thinking, I think the one of the problem is it might, well, maybe not. I could block off the back because the pizza oven is like a half moon shape, okay. You've probably seen those pizza ovens before. The back kind of comes off and you set the charcoal in there and it goes back on. I'm pretty sure without any welding, you could probably seal that somehow. I haven't put too much thought into it, but I think most of my thought was just on finding the right flue to fit on the chimney that would actually go through the roof. And then you gotta, all that happy horse shit. Yeah. You know what? That's what I paid for that. That's what I paid for that, dude. I want a little one I want to pay $400, I don't want to pay $400 for it. I think that was kind of my point was, you know, I either want it real cheap or I would actually go with the let's just cook pizzas all winter, you know. What the hell is that? Is that true? You can throw a rusty tool in vinegar and it's as good as new? What does that mean? What the hell does that mean, real? Oh, no, I wanted the LGBT FBI CIA. Is that WWF shit, isn't it? Oh, shame on you people for watching that stuff. I'm just kidding. You guys watch whatever you want. I just remember, I got this bark shit fucking everywhere. I shouldn't have done that. Is that true, real shit? Or is that's Yins? That's Yins. Is that true, Yins? You can put a rusty tool and set it in. How long does it take to like cure the steel? Or is that true? So you like douche the tools? It's like a tool douche. Is that what you're saying? That can't be true, right? Women don't put that shit in their monkeys. Is there a delay? All right. You guys make me do this. Why do I have to finger fuck my phone? I hate to. Okay, hold on. Hold on. I hate to Google shit. Google, can you clean tools with vinegar? White vinegar and salt. Soak rusty tools in a mixture of 1/4 cup of salt per liter of white vinegar. Soaking can take anywhere from 1 to 3 days. Once the rust has softened, use a metal brush or steel wool to scrub it off. Thank you. What's the link? That was you. What do you... Yins, why do you spy in here on 412 and then come out with your shit? Why don't you just come in here with your shit? I don't understand that. Is that a just in case move there? Justin Bieber move? Yeah, I never heard of that. I don't think I have. Thank you. That's actually valuable information. Oh, right. I know you got 2 channels. I just wasn't sure if that was strategic or anything, you know. Because that's actually a pretty good ploy, you know. Come in with real shit and say a bunch of dumb shit, and they'd be like, counter yourself with the Yins Nation. Oh, real shit's full of shit. He's a jerk. And oh, I see. Sorry about that. Conspiracy theory guy. I'm always assuming you lefties, you know, are conspiring against everybody, you know. That's not funny. It's not funny at all. Yeah, sorry, Yins, for assuming. But cheers. Yins don't drink either. Do we have 4 non-alcoholic drinking? Did I say that right? Do we have 4 people that don't drink on here right now? Nobody's going to have a beer with me? Shame on you. Shame on me, actually, for being on YouTube, drinking a beer, or asking for people to get on here and drink a beer with me. Right? Shame on me. Shame on you. Won't be fooled again, right? Well, I got it. Man, the pea gods have been calling me. I'm going to piss and smoke real quick. Sorry again. Excuse me. You know, I think I am going to have a smoke, but I think I just wanted to say that sometimes I even take my own YouTube channel for granted, and I forget how difficult it is, especially when you're streaming live, and not to have any idle time, how difficult it is to kind of brainstorm and keep the stream going. Shame on me, because I do forget. And I think I just kind of, randomly get on stream sometimes, and I exhaust myself on whatever subject I want to talk about. And I just kind of like, okay, bye, and I forget. It shouldn't be difficult to hold a live stream. You want to be fortified with as much information as possible. And I guess I try to do it, but I think I fail sometimes. I have done that before. I've got on for like 15 minutes and signed off. I was just like, okay, I'm still out here. But butthole. I definitely gotta get some of these. I got some more rounds. I got maybe if I do another garage stream. I got some seasoned stuff on top of some maple rounds that are pretty close to being seasoned and imburnable. Then I gotta get split up so they can get better seasoned. One thing I try to do is, especially when I'm pulling wood in here, I try to, once I burn about 2/3 of that rack that I have to the right of me, I pull that third off the rack, and I put another 2/3 of stuff that I try to like kind of kiln dry, which I don't know, anybody that burns wood probably understands what I'm saying when I say kiln dry, but you can actually take wood to places and they'll kiln dry it, which is a place where there's no airflow, that's completely dry, that is set at a certain temperature, that it's like a maximum season effort towards wood. And definitely having it right next to the stove with a fan constantly blowing on it with 75 to 78 degree weather kind of helps kiln dry that third I'm sorry, the 2/3 that I place underneath the third, that's probably about as dry as I'm going to get it, you know? Does that make sense, what I just said? I think I made sense. I tell you, I've been getting into a lot of these wood guys, those wood splitters and stuff. What's his name? Ohio. I'm gonna forget all their names. Go party with T-Bob. Who the fuck's T-Bob? It is late. All right. Actually, I might just sit back and listen to some tunes. It is late. It's 1:30. We had a relatively decent stream. You know, it wasn't as bad as I thought it was once I petered out there. But you know, anyway, thanks guys for coming around. I love you guys. I really appreciate you guys. I'm gonna shut down here. God, family, football, all that happy horse shit. I hope your families are doing well. I hope you guys are doing well. God bless you. You guys be safe. It is Rudy G Funk out. Peace out. And I hope, China doesn't set COVID face over us. Later.